Have you ever heard the saying, better safe than sorry? It's a phrase that holds a lot of weight, especially in the world of construction and industrial work. It's especially true when it comes to confined spaces. These areas can be deceptively dangerous. These spaces can be dangerous if we're not careful. They might look harmless, but they can pose serious risks. But what exactly are they? How do we identify a confined space and understand its potential hazards? A confined space is an area that's big enough to enter but not designed for people to work in regularly. These spaces are not meant for continuous occupancy. Think of a tank, a pit, or even a ventilation shaft. These are common examples of confined spaces. They can be above or below ground. Whether it's an underground tunnel or an elevated platform, confined spaces come in various forms. What makes them tricky is that they often have limited ways to get in or out. This restricted access can complicate things. This means if something goes wrong, it can be hard to escape quickly. Emergency situations can become dire in confined spaces. Plus, they might not have enough fresh air to breathe, which is a big problem. Poor ventilation can lead to hazardous conditions. So, before we go into any confined space, we need to know what we're dealing with. Proper preparation and understanding are key. Remember, safety first. Imagine you're about to play a new sport. You wouldn't just jump in without learning the rules, right? The same goes for working in confined spaces. That's where confined space safety training comes in. Training teaches you everything you need to know before entering a confined space. You'll learn about the potential dangers like harmful gases and how to test for them. You'll also discover how to use safety equipment like ventilators and harnesses. This equipment can be a real lifesaver in an emergency. Plus, you'll learn how to react if something unexpected happens. Remember, knowledge is power. Proper training gives you the confidence and skills to stay safe in these challenging environments. Confined spaces can seem harmless, but they can hide some serious dangers. These areas are often overlooked, but they require special attention and care. One of the biggest threats is the lack of oxygen. Without proper ventilation, oxygen levels can drop dangerously low, making it hard to breathe. Sometimes gases like carbon monoxide can build up and you can't even see or smell them. These invisible threats can be deadly if not detected in time. Breathing in these gases can make you sick very quickly. Symptoms can range from dizziness and headaches to more severe health issues. Another hazard is the risk of fire or explosions. These confined spaces can become extremely dangerous if flammable materials are present. Some spaces might contain flammable liquids or gases. Proper storage and handling are crucial to prevent accidents. Even a tiny spark can lead to a big problem in these environments. It's essential to control ignition sources. And let's not forget about the risk of falls. Confined spaces often have uneven surfaces and limited visibility. Confined spaces often have slippery surfaces or openings that someone could fall through. Using safety harnesses and being cautious can prevent injuries. That's why it's so important to be aware of your surroundings and take every precaution. Always follow safety protocols and use the right equipment. Remember, safety is everyone's responsibility. Working together and staying vigilant can help prevent accidents and keep everyone safe. Working in confined spaces has its challenges, but by taking the right steps, we can minimize the risks. These environments can be unpredictable and dangerous, so it's crucial to be well prepared and vigilant at all times. First and foremost, always assume there's a hazard. This mindset will keep you cautious and aware of potential dangers. Never enter a confined space without proper training and authorization. This ensures that you are equipped with the knowledge and skills to handle any situation that may arise. Before entering, make sure the space is properly ventilated. Proper ventilation can prevent the buildup of toxic gases and ensure a supply of fresh air. Use gas detectors to check for any harmful gases. These devices are essential for identifying invisible threats that could be fatal. It's also crucial to have a buddy system in place. Having a partner ensures that help is immediately available if something goes wrong. Having someone outside the confined space who can call for help if needed is essential. This person acts as a lifeline, ready to respond in case of an emergency. Wear the appropriate safety gear, including a harness, helmet, and respirator if necessary. This equipment can protect you from physical injuries and harmful substances. And remember, communication is key. Clear and constant communication can prevent misunderstandings and ensure everyone is on the same page. Use hand signals or radios to stay in contact with your team. These methods are vital for maintaining communication when verbal communication is not possible. By following these simple tips and using common sense, we can create a safer work environment for everyone. Stay alert, stay safe. Always prioritize safety and never take unnecessary risks.